Good afternoon, Miss. Today we are going to present our homework for conversation class. Well, the topic that we are going to talk about is about the components of professional development. Well, the content that we are going to present today is about the component where we are going to talk about four components. And after that, we are going to give two conclusions and also questions for this presentation. The first component is about support for collaboration. This element, support for collaboration, considers the nature of collaboration and the way it supports professional learning. Collaboration can occur in one-on-one, small group, or whole space settings. There is a power in social learning. Collaboration supports a togetherness mindset and develops collective knowledge that extends beyond individual isolated experiences in professional spaces. The other component is about feedback and reflection. Feedback and reflection are two distinct but complementary processes and are both part of effective professional development. Feedback and reflection are critical to deepening knowledge and understanding. In some models of professional development, especially those characterized as one shot learning, there is often no time for big feedback or reflection. But this design of element highlights the importance of creating professional development opportunities that frequently provides built-in time for professionals to think about what they are doing and also what they are planning for their professional development in the future.
Miss, good evening. I am going to continue with the presentation on the components of professional development. Component 3. Evaluation of the performance. People receive information regarding how the company evaluates their knowledge and skill and about their place in the organization. This information is usually provided by the Human Resources Department as part of the performance appraisal process. Component 4. Goal setting. Short-term and long-term career goals are determined by employees, taking into account the relationship with a desired position, the level of use of their skill, job assignment, and skill actions. When these goals are developed, they are set out in a personal development plan.
So, in closing, for purposes of explanation, we discuss these elements individually. However, the most effective professional development would integrate all the possible elements. The integration of these elements could be linked to a constellation. For example, the Big Dipper has 7 stars, each burning brightly. Individually, the stars are part of a large night sky, but together they form a recognizable cluster that has long been used as a navigational tool. These elements, like the stars in a constellation, provide guidance for those responsible for professional development, in this case, each professional. So, professional development is challenging on a variety of different levels, but using the elements, all these elements, and other ones together can ensure that the planning and decisions associated with professional development are not haphazard.
Conclusion 2. It is the manage to increase the ambition, commitment, and productivity of the worker since by establishing specific goals, which can be met in the short term, the worker sees his motivation and self-esteem increases.
Well, the next is the first question. What's the most important professional development element for me? Well, I don't think there is just one important element. I think they are a group of important elements. It will depend of each professional. They have to know which element they already have and which element or elements they don't have. So they have to focus on improving the elements that they don't have so they can be a complete or they can have a complete plan for their professional development. So I don't think there is um, just one important element. I think there is a group of important elements that are important.
Question 2. Which of the components did you find most interesting? Thank you.